Hey everybody. Hi. Welcome to the stream today. Today we're celebrating the second anniversary birthday of Suzy Cube. It's going to be super fun. We're going to be playing Suzy Cube, and we're going to be having the developer, Louie, from Northern Bytes Games joining us shortly. So yeah, we'll just hop right into it. We're going to play, I'm going to start from the first level, and yeah, we'll just play a little bit of Suzy Cube for you guys. Yeah, and feel free to answer questions, or ask questions, Ask questions in the chat for either me or Louie. Louie will probably be able to answer a lot of the questions better than I can, but if you have any for me, you can ask them away as well. So we're going to be Skyping in to Louie right away. And yeah, and he'll answer some questions for you guys about the game. So let's do it.
And I'm the omnipotent voice that's going to be reading out all of your questions in chat. So if you have anything to say and it's a good question for the developer or our publisher representative, Kay-Lynne, we're going to get you to ask them. So let's give Louie a call, shall we?
Let's do it. Okay. Hi, Louie.
Hi there.
How's it going?
I'm well. Yourself?
Great. So we're
I hope
gonna.
everybody out there is doing good too.
Yeah. So exciting. 2 years of this game, hey? It's wild.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah. Does it feel like it's been that long?
It's been a very movemented 2 years, so this one definitely snuck up on me.
Right. Totally. Yeah. I saw some people on Twitter were saying that they can't believe it's been 2 years and they need to finish the game already. They haven't finished it yet.
It's not a super long game, so take your time.
Yeah. And it's so cute too. I love the characters. They're
Thank
adorable.
you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and you guys did such a great job on this intro here.
Yeah.
Really
It's
adorable.
beautiful. It's awesome. So Suzy Cube is a 3D platformer, and we're gonna give it a try. I am like quite bad at platformers, so we're gonna see how well I do. I've played it quite a bit, but still I might not be as good as somebody who is proficient at platformers, but we're gonna give it a try. But yeah, so if anybody has any questions in the chat for Louie or I, feel free to fire away. We'll answer them as best we can. Just playing through here. Oh, I found a secret area. This is my favorite part about these games. I'm one of those people that like goes and like tries to collect everything. And some people aren't like that. They just like to like get through the game really quick, but I really like to like try and get all the stars, all the coins.
Well, that's good. That's what's gonna unlock the secret levels for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like my favorite part. Got any questions in there yet?
We have Marvin asks, is this game a paid game, and if so, how much does it cost?
Yeah.
The how much depends on your region.
Yeah.
But this is the perfect time to be asking that question because the game is on sale on all platforms, which is iOS, Android, and Steam. So no better time to go check it out.
Yeah, it's on sale for 99 cents USD. So that's how much it is on all platforms right now. Yeah, it does depend on your region though, for sure. But yeah, it's a great time to buy it. It'll be on sale until next Friday, so you snatch it up. It's a really good deal. What is it usually? It's usually like $6 or $8, something like that.
It varied by platform, but honestly,
right, yeah.
You guys would probably know better than I do.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's somewhere in that amount, for sure. Oh no, I died.
No, you had your hat there too. Oh no.
Oh no.
I think my screen's a little behind the call.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you're fine. Oh wait.
Nope, not fine. Yeah. I am much worse at these games than I would like to admit, but it's okay. It's still fun. And then like this game's like a pretty accessible game, I find, in terms of like difficulty. Like even someone who doesn't play platformers that much like can still get into it pretty easily, which I think is awesome.
So I'm having some people here say that the stream is looking a little laggy, so I might have to adjust some settings. The stream might go down for like a minute, and it'll be right back up. Just so
okay.
Just because apparently on everyone else's end the stream's a little laggy, so we want to take care of that quickly before we get too deep into it. So we'll just do that really quick.
Yeah, gotta make sure we have good quality. And this is all like kind of, a new thing, like streaming at home and everything. Everybody has to, make adjustments for our current state of affairs in the world at the moment. So
anyways, we'll take care of that real quick, and then we'll be back online in like just 1 minute. Goes back up without any issues.
Okay. Are we back?
We should be getting back right away here. Things are being attempted.
An attempt is made. Okay, I'll save this platform for when we're back. Are we back?
Yeah, looks like we're back.
Sweet.
And,
Awesome.
It's looking considerably more YouTube-y, but lots smoother.
Cool. I'm glad that things are working a little better. Woo, I gotta get that B. Yeah, so I guess if chat doesn't have any questions that we can answer right away, what inspired you to make this game? Like, what was your inspiration behind, the development and everything like that?
As anyone who's tried Nintendo's games has probably already noticed by now. Super Mario 3D Land was not just like an inspiration, but like the whole project was born out of me kind of studying that game, I guess you could say. I sort of developed an obsession with that game when it came out, and I became really I don't know. I became really into trying to figure out why I liked it so much more than other 3D platformers.
Right.
I know this is like sacrilege among 3D Mario fans, but I liked the games like Sunshine and Mario 64. I hadn't played Galaxy yet at that point, but that sort of formula of the more open levels with with sort of the remixed goal that reuses the same space and all that, I was never actually a huge fan of. But 3D Land's much more sort of course-based structure,
right,
I thought was way more up my alley. I thought fit with a portable game really well too. Because it's more like sort of bite-sized.
Yeah.
And funny enough, the fact that you never have to move the camera in that game was another huge inspiration.
Right.
It was like it was a big part of me thinking like, oh man, I think I could do something like that on mobile.
Yeah.
You know, where it's sure you have like 3D movement, but like the view is taken care of for you, so that's like a whole like dimensionality of control that doesn't need to be, you know, handled in, because, you know, let's be honest, you know, playing games on a touchscreen is more you know, it's more awkward than it needs to be sometimes. And
Yeah,
I
totally.
really wanted to make a game that was, as much as I don't think the genre is particularly well suited to the platform, I wanted to really do it like as well as I thought I could.
Right. Totally. Yeah, like I think like mobile can be really like restrictive sometimes, but I think that this game does a good job of taking advantage of those you know, making it more mobile friendly. Anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah. I really enjoy how this game controls with the controller as well. I'm playing with the controller right now. I like that it has controller support. It's nice. Makes it a little easier for me anyway, but it just kind of depends on how you feel. That's why it's good. It's available on so many platforms with so many like different control settings. So it's great.
Oh no.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I had a hard time when I was playing this the first time, like at this certain part, like flying and getting, because I always want to try and get all the goals, and so I try and go through all those hoops, but sometimes I mess up and then die, but it's fine. We get there eventually. Whoop, there it is.
A fun behind the scenes tidbit about this level. When the original version of this level, the first one that I showed at like GDC years ago, had probably like half as many platforms.
Really?
Almost all of them you had to like float jump to get to.
Oh, okay.
Because a lesson that an old colleague of mine told me like years ago, over a decade ago, when I was starting out, turns out to be like the lesson I feel like as game developers we have to keep relearning over and over, which is you have no idea how hard your game is.
Right, exactly.
It like your familiarity with it just makes you completely oblivious to how hard the game is for a new player.
Right.
And that was one big example is that like, oh yeah, sure, the level was like perfectly doable and it was a piece of cake to me.
Yeah.
Just short.
Yeah.
but like when I was like right in the meat of doing level design, I was sending test builds out that would automatically like save video captures, and then I'd watch those video captures, and oh, it was so enlightening.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, people like dying where I wouldn't expect, people getting lost where I wouldn't have expected, and like it just made such a huge difference to the design of the levels and the approachability of the game. Because I always you mentioned about how like, you know, the game isn't super hard, and I always wanted the game to skew, you know, easier than hard. There are like harder challenges, especially if you're trying to like grab all the stars and you're doing like the secret levels and stuff. Sure, but like for just like a plain Jane playthrough of the game, I wanted it to skew a little easier, partly because, you know, I wanted to do this cute, approachable platform game, and partly because I knew that the primary way a lot of people would be playing would be on their phones on a touch screen, and there's like, it's just inherently, like there's like an inherent awkwardness that I couldn't completely mitigate.
Right.
So I knew that like I couldn't make it this like this super hard pixel precise sort of game that required you to have like, you know, split second reaction times, because the controls just can't accommodate that on a touch screen.
Yeah, like I think that, you know, like the mobile gaming like market too is like it's definitely catered more towards like casual players, and so like having it be a little simpler like in terms of, you know, just the base game is like really, I think, helpful, especially for those mobile players.
Yeah, I think so. And I took a lot of inspiration again from Nintendo and the Mario games, in that like I tried to embed challenge levels into the levels themselves, especially like in the form of like, do you just get to the end, or do you try to like grab all the stars while you're at it? Like just that makes a huge difference between, you know, is the game like relaxingly easy versus, you know, giving you, you know, a bit of a challenge.
Right.
Just really quick, Mad Lad Gaming's asking what platform this is on. It's on iOS and Android, as well as Steam, and it's on sale right now. So if you have been watching this and feel like picking it up, now is the best time to do so.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I'm playing the Steam version right now, if anybody's wondering, using a controller. Just a bit easier to stream from a computer than mobile. It is, you can do it, but I find it just to be a bit easier. So, yeah. Yeah, this one's hard. I like that you have like a certain amount of time to like complete the levels too. It just kind of adds an extra layer of challenge to it, I think.
Well, the levels are all, you know, fairly short. I tried to keep them to sort of 3 to 4 minutes ish,
right,
per level. You know, mostly because it's a mobile game. And, you know, I get that people don't tend to sit down for like, you know, multi-hour play sessions,
right,
on their phones. But it also meant that like each level ends up sort of needing to be pretty distinct. So I mean, it's not like I don't, you know, reuse stuff from level to level. Of course, you know, I'm only one man after all.
yeah,
But I did want to make sure that like every level had sort of a touchstone that I always say it, like I always joke, I want you, if you're talking about the game with a friend, I want you to be able to say like, oh, you know that level.
yeah,
And your friend goes, oh yeah, that level.
yeah, like how,
oh no, you know, like the icy level with the time limit. Oh yeah, that level.
yeah, it has like something unique about it that is memorable. Ah, man, this one's hard for me. Oh, I'm almost out of lives. This one's, yeah, the sliding, I like the ice and snow like mechanic to it. It makes it a little bit more difficult. Woo. There we go.
Or maybe I went a little sadistic on those back and forth rollers.
Yeah.
My apologies.
No, it's all good. It's a challenge, and I like that. Woo. I just gotta get
Right after, like, I just spent like how long talking about how, yeah, you know, I really tried to have the game skew a little easier. Cut to like,
yeah.
after death.
And you know, like, I don't know why I'm having a hard time with this one this time. Like the first time I played through, I had like a decently like all right time getting through it, but must just be being on camera that suddenly I'm bad.
Having an audience makes that the whole difference.
Speaking of the audience, I just wanted to remind everyone that we are taking questions. So if anyone watching has any questions, oh, you did it!
I
Nice.
did it.
If anyone watching has any questions at all, feel free to ask away.
And checkpoint.
Yeah. So happy about that. Okay. There we go. And I got the star too. Whee! Oh, I didn't know that she like went backwards. That's cute.
I also see some birthday wishes. Thank you for the nice birthday wishes, and Suzy, thanks you too.
Yeah. She deserves some cake, I think.
I think I have a doodle of that lying around somewhere.
Aw, that's cute. I love that. Yeah, so what was like the hardest part about making this game for you think?
I kind of have like two answers because they're like two different kind of hards.
Right.
Because there was like the challenge of like I hadn't really coded in a really long time, like over 10 years.
Wow.
When I did this, like my career is it's more on the art side of gaming.
Right.
But I did this game mostly on my own until you guys, until I signed with you guys at Noodlecake, and you guys took over the UI and did like the store integration stuff, you know, integrating with Steam and the App Store and stuff like that.
Right.
So that was a challenge for sure. But
Totally.
it also turned out to probably be like the more like day-to-day personally rewarding part of it, because it had that, you know, it had that aspect of you know, learning something new and problem solving and all that. So that was really rewarding, but
Totally. Yeah.
challenging.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was just all the content.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot.
And like the levels are really like the bulk of the of like sort of the content challenge to the game, and like the lion's share of my time was spent on level design and creation and level testing, and like that was which makes sense. I mean the gameplay of the game, like as far as platformers go, it's pretty simplistic. You know, it's literally a run and jump game. You run and you jump.
Yeah.
So all of the variety, all of the like the experience really like lives or dies by the levels. So I mean, it makes sense that they were the lion's share of the work, but it was a heck of a lion's share.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Level design can be really difficult, like making sure that you have a good balance of, you know, challenge, but also like making it accessible and, you know, making sure that it like actually works how it's supposed to. Ugh. I'm dying lots. Still am. Yeah. Does chat have any questions for us?
Nothing yet.
Not at the moment?
Someone's asking, what console it's on. It's not on consoles, but on mobile, on iOS and Android, and on Steam.
yeah, so now's a good time to pick it up. Like I've said before, if anybody is just, tuning in now, it's 99 cents USD at the moment. So, but of course that depends on where you live, how much it is, but USD, it's 99 cents. Woo.
It's the big birthday sale.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 years of Suzy. That's so exciting. It must feel like so, cool to have like your game out in the world for like that long.
Yeah, especially that like it was it was the first time that I did a personal project full time.
Right.
So this was like a very all-consuming sort of project, which made like the launch extremely cathartic.
Totally. Yeah, it feels good.
And it was really well received, which felt really nice.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Well, it's just so adorable, and like, I love the way that she dances at the end when the stage is cleared. So cute. So what would you say like is your favorite part about Suzy Cube, like to this day, in terms of like, like a mechanic of the game or a characteristic of it, certain aspect or art or anything like that?
I think my broad answer would just be like the adorableness of the game, because like I mean, like as a gamer, I play plenty of loud bang games and stuff, but I also feel like we're well served with those games.
Right, totally.
And outside of like Nintendo's platforms, you see, not that you see none of that, but you see less of that being done really well on other platforms. And I'm really proud that I made a game that's just fun. It's just cute and it's just happy, and it it makes you smile.
Yeah, it does. Like even like though I'm dying a lot, like I'm still having a lot of fun.
We've got Bling Plays in the chat is also asking what platform it's available on. So just a reminder, it is available on iOS and Android and also Steam, and it's on sale right now. So if you're gonna get it, you should get it now.
Oh wait, I already went up there. There we go. See, this helpful arrow here I'm not paying attention to. And I've done this like 3 times already. Okay. Woo!
The arrows were like, those arrow signs were one of the very last thing that I added to levels.
Yeah, it's super helpful.
Because I mean, at some point, you don't want to completely tear apart your work, because like, one person out of however many is getting lost a bit or whatever. But I tried really hard to address whenever I saw people going like the wrong way in tests and stuff. I tried really hard to address that in the design of the levels themselves, before resorting to something overt like arrows, right?
Yeah, I like that it's there. Like it's not like too intrusive or anything, and it's just there if like you need a helping hand about where to go after you leave that area. Woo. Man, I do not know how many times I have played through this specific stage. There we go. Again, like, I'm not super great at platformers, so this is kind of like, me giving it an attempt. But again, like, I got through this one pretty fast, like, when I played through it the first time. But it's just that on-camera aspect. Oh, there we go. Getting to a checkpoint. Yeah.
Bling Plays has got the game. You just
Nice.
grabbed it on Android.
Wait, thank you.
Thanks. That's like super awesome. We really want to, to like make you really happy with these games. And, if we can make you happy by putting it on sale, then that's great.
And I hope you really enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super fun. I was thinking while I was playing it that this would be like a good like speedrunning game. It might be fun to like see how fast you can get through it. I'm not sure like if this is a thing in the speedrunning community, but I'm sure some people have tried.
I've seen like a handful of people on Twitch.
Yeah.
Do speed runs. Mm-hmm. Funny enough, I think if you do a little digging on YouTube, I do vaguely remember a glitch speed run where someone basically like found a menu glitch.
Oh,
that would that would like bypass basically the whole game and just play the ending or something. I can't remember the specifics of it, but like something like that.
Just like a 2-second speed run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's like that happens a lot in the speedrunning community where you just find an exploit to just get through to the end really quick.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, it's legit.
Yeah, it's legit. Yeah.
Yeah, just looking at it does actually have a leaderboard on speedrun.com. The leaderboard says first place is 2 seconds.
Yeah, that must be it. Yeah.
That must be it, yeah.
That's
for
the
sure.
any percent category. But they also have like an all stars category. The leader and the only person that's done the run did it in an hour and 50 minutes.
That's not bad.
All stars. I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought I had seen an hour and 20. Oh, it might not have been an all-star.
There's the no level skips is another one that I can't see. Website's being a little weird. 108 for no level skips. Every level all the way through.
Yeah, that's awesome. We got our first boss battle here. Woo! So you'll see. I'm
a little embarrassed to say I'm discovering the existence of speedrun.com.
Yeah.
Live
right now. Yeah. Yeah, I've been really like interested in speedrunning lately, and I was thinking that this one would be a good one to try and see how fast you could do it. It just flows really well in terms of speed and stuff, so it would be a good one for that, I think. Ooh. I'm dying again on the boss battle now.
Yeah, Kay-Lynne's been playing some Celeste lately as well. She's,
yeah, that's a good one.
That's a tough game.
Yeah, it is tough.
a really tough game, yeah.
Yeah, super. So I'm not a game developer, actually. I'm the office admin and the social media kind of person. So that's kind of my background. So I don't really, I'm trying to get into game development and everything. So like, what kind of advice would you give to somebody who's like just starting out in game development?
I guess to not get like too specific to any like particular discipline or anything. I'd say the best advice I can give is to start making games and like aim small,
right?
And like reproduce games you've seen. Like make a Pong clone, make a Mario clone. I don't know. I'm pulling ideas out of the air now.
Yeah.
And because like it's honestly never been easier. I've been making games. Okay, I don't know if I want to say this.
You don't want to age yourself.
But I mean, well over 20 years.
Wow, yeah, that's a long time.
And like, I started at like in my teens, um, and it was weird at the time. Like I was like an exception,
Right, right.
because it wasn't as accessible as it is now, and it's never been as accessible as it is now with tools like Game Maker and Unity and Unreal being free now.
Yeah, yeah, it's
And like
wild.
and those are just like some of the options. If you're interested in particular genres, there are things like Twine that'll let you do text, like interactive fiction. There are things like Adventure Game Maker or Adventure Game Creator. I can't remember the exact name, which is will easily let you make point and click adventure games. Um, there are just so many options and so many avenues to try it. And if you feel like you don't have like a technical bone in your body, experiment with tabletop gaming. That I'm also a tabletop game designer. I'm super into tabletop games,
Yeah.
and there's so much
Awesome.
richness there as well. So like anything, you get better by practicing, and there's no better practice than to do it. And there's so many great resources out there to do it now. So I know it's sort of like wishy-washy sounding advice. It's not like, oh, here's my 10-step program or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think
but
that,
it-
I don't think that there's like, any like particular way to do it,
No, and
Yeah.
I guess to give like more concrete, like what, for instance, helped me a bunch to get back into programming for making Suzy Cube is that I had this game I wanted to make, which meant I had problems I had to solve and solutions I had to come up with or research, as opposed to say like, oh, I'm gonna follow along with this tutorial, and like, what have you really taken away from that in the end, as opposed to, oh no, I want to make a Pong clone, but I don't have a tutorial for making a Pong clone. I'm gonna have to figure out
Yeah.
like what are the hurdles
Yeah.
and how to surmount them. And I
Yeah.
found that was the best teaching tool for basically for every sort of technical hurdle I've ever had making games. I've surmounted them because I had that goal in mind of saying, well, if I want to, I don't know what it might be. If I want this game to have like shockwave attacks in it, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that happen.
Yeah, just like kind of like learning as you go kind of thing. I've definitely like found that in, because I'm kind of just starting out with learning about game development anyway. And like I started out with like Unity, and I've kind of been messing around with it. And yeah, just kind of like learning as I go, like watching, like there's so much resources out there nowadays too. Like there's so much. So
Yeah, and I find like Unity in particular has really great documentation and really great learning resources.
yeah, it's great. I've been doing the Unity Create with Code live thing. They offered it for free over the whole like COVID situation, so it's pretty great. Pretty great. Loving
I
that
see
more.
someone, Alex, in the chat saying hola. Hola, Alex. ¿Cómo está la vaina?
Awesome. Do you have any other questions in there?
Not in the chat, but I was actually, I personally had a question kind of pertaining to the you talking about the games that or how long you've been making games and stuff. What do you have planned next? What do you got going on?
I rejoined the workforce. Is what I've got going on.
Yeah.
Well, I could do a quick plug for that.
Yeah.
Unless you guys bleep me.
No, go ahead.
I'm currently the animator at Spearhead Games here in Montreal, and we're working on a CRPG called Witchstone.
That's awesome.
Which I'm actually taking a break from right now to talk to you guys.
To hang out. That's awesome. Well, that's great. It's good to kind of get back into working. Are you working from home right now?
Yes. Obviously, with the closure of the closure of non-essential businesses and everything, I ended up. I was not equipped to work from home, so I actually dragged my work PC home and a couple of monitors and everything.
Yeah.
Set up a little home office for myself.
Yeah, I got the same situation going on too. Noodlecake's still working from home past since March, I think. So, but so this was Suzy Cube. We're gonna have to sign off right away. I'm switching over to playing Tawaga Among Shadows on Steam soon because they're part of the Steam Summer Fest. So kind of doing back-to-back streams right now. But it was really awesome talking with you, Louie, and learning more about Suzy Cube, and I hope you guys pick it up. It's on sale right now, and happy birthday, Suzy Cube.
Happy birthday, Suzy.
Okay, awesome talking with you. Have a good day. Have a good day, everybody else. See you at the Tawaga stream, hopefully.
Goodbye, everybody. Hope you check out the game, and a huge thanks to you, Kay-Lynne, and to Noodlecake for hosting this stream.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. Have a great afternoon, everybody.
Bye.